Update. My best friend is happy for me, and I'm finally happy too. It's been 6 months since that unexpected night with Dave, and what started as a one-time fling has turned into something I never saw coming. Because of my job as a journalist, I'm often at the same venues as Dave, and what started as casual hookups turned into hanging and sleeping together. Somewhere along the way, it stopped being just fun and flirty and became something real. At least for me. We talk about everything, spend weekends together when he's not touring, and he's even mentioned me in a couple of interviews. It's surreal to say it, but Dave is my boyfriend. As for Becky, she's been nothing but supportive. After our emotional heart-to-heart a few months ago, things shifted between us. She stopped asking for all the juicy details about Dave and me, and it's like her old crush on him finally fizzled out. Instead of lingering on the fantasy, she's been genuinely excited for me. We've even gone shopping together for date clothes, something I never expected given the awkward way this whole thing started. Last weekend, Dave had a big concert in town, and I got Becky and her husband passes to come backstage and meet the band. I introduced Dave to Becky as my best forever friend, and the moment they shook hands, I could see Becky was starstruck. Her eyes lit up like she was meeting a hero, but she was cool and composed, playing the supportive friend like a pro. Dave was his usual charming self, and they exchanged a few words, but it was clear that his attention was mainly on me. After a bit of mingling, Becky and I snuck off to the bathroom, and the second the door closed, Becky burst into tears. Big, messy, happy tears. I've seen her cry before, but never like this. She was sobbing so hard her shoulders were shaking, and she couldn't even get a word out at first. When I finally asked what was wrong, she sniffled and said, "I think he's in love with you. When you're in the room, he doesn't see anyone else." I was stunned. I hadn't really thought about how our relationship looked from the outside, but hearing it from Becky hit me in a way I wasn't prepared for. I asked her, "Why are you crying about it?" expecting some lingering feelings about her old crush. But instead, she just laughed through her tears and said, "Because I'm so damn happy for you I could pop." It was a moment I didn't expect and honestly didn't know I needed. I thought Becky's tears might be about her old feelings for Dave, but that part of her seems completely gone. Instead, she's just happy for me in a way only your best friend can be when you find something real after so long. She sees that this isn't just a fling for me, it's something more. And the fact that Becky, of all people, is cheering me on means the world. I have no idea where things will go with Dave. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that this is my life now, dating a guy I never imagined I'd end up with, and having my best friend's support every step of the way. But for now, I'm happy, and that's more than enough. Life is messy, and this situation is far from the one I thought I'd be in, but sometimes the unexpected turns out to be exactly what you needed. Becky's moved on, I've moved forward, and for the first time in a long time, I'm letting myself enjoy the moment without overthinking it. Here's hoping whatever comes next is just as good as this.